It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 2 games. Doesn't mean the teams.
We've done a lot of games in our role here in the
right.
I
We get
misunderstood
2 games a night, remember?
on the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll, not just the big ones, the little ones. Type of injuries I hate are the freak injuries. One time, Ernie, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury, stubbed my toe, was out for 6 weeks. So you got to get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick a
ice
brick
those
wall,
knees,
that's not a...
and man up.
Yeah, maybe you should. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. And just a single game trip away from Los Angeles for the Lakers. And the continued absence, Clark, of DeMarcus Cousins, the story for them.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. But I'll be interested to see how it affects their chemistry when he does come back. That's always a challenge. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've actually been playing excellent basketball without him.
I tell you what, though, Clark, those are the kinds of problems we'd all like to have. I mean, this team has been getting it done in his absence, and hopefully he can return and deliver a jolt of energy, if you will, to really maybe put them over the top.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Freak in at small forward. Bryant is out there with Russell. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Russell dishes to Freak. Kobe kicks to Freak from past the arc, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Sacramento off to a slow start. 6-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Russell. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding. Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
And it's Hibbert missing.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Collison with it, picked up by Bryant. Collison kicks to Jones. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Now the feed to Hibbert. Outside, Kobe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 5 to shoot. Freak passes to Hibbert. The 3. Kobe, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Collison against Russell. Outside Collison. Out to the wing. Here it's Sita. Sacramento again missing. Here's Freak. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Terrence Jones.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger. Talk about some great numbers for Freak. He's already got 9 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best teams crew, your Sacramento Kings.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words that their plan was to run their offense through Hibbert. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And so here's Sacramento. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. It's Gay on the wing. Covered by Hibbert. Nobody near Gay. The shot's good. Collison making the play.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's Freak. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. And Bryant kicks to Freak. Outside, Russell. Pass to Bass. On the wing, Bryant. There's the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me, and whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Now Hibbert, following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Dishes to Jones from 11 feet away, and Hibbert with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Russell. Here's Freak. Can't hit, and the Kings going the other way now. Back to Gay for the three. But he recovers it. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks to Bryant. He feeds it to Freak. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Sita defended by Bryant. That's good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Russell dishes to Freak to stop the drought. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed. 3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Russell passes to Freak. The pass to Bryant. Bass with the screen. Bass, a screen on Collison. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Gay. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Freak. Kobe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Kings trail by 9. Collison kicks to Jones. There's the dish to Gay. From outside the arc, and he gets it to go. Gay's got 10 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Russell dishes to Freak. Back to Russell. Bass, a screen on Collison. Collison against Russell. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And looking now at some numbers for Rudy Gay. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 12th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And nobody's able to guard him out there. I mean, defenders have been trying to get physical with him, but it doesn't bother him. He just shrugs it off.
The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now here's Freak. He's got 11. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Collison. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in Oakland.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And there's the 3-second violation. Sacramento making some changes. Lure comes in for Rudy Gay. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Darren Collison. And the Lakers also making a change. Nick Young's checked in for Russell. Caspi gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Freak, 13 points in the game. Lakers passing it around. Six to shoot. Freak sets a screen for Young. Good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The Kings making a switch here. Gay's checked in. The Kings trail by 9. 1:41 left in the first quarter. And Lure kicks to Koufos. Feeds to Gay. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Here's Bellinelli. He's defended by Randall. Los Angeles leading by 9. And a wide open look for Freak. Offline with his 3. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's a good screen. Here's Roberts. Here's Koufos. And the layup's good off the glass. Koufos has got his first basket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Williams passes to Freak. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Anderson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good from Freak. 44 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Roberts. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that one.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And that one's good.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Freak. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 7. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And the Lakers definitely excited about their young talent, Freak. But Kobe Bryant let him know he's going to be held to a higher standard.
He knew coming here that, I was going to drive a hard bargain, and that's something that he welcomed. That's something that, he was looking forward to. And I told him, I said, listen, it's not going to be easy, man.
Well, at least Kobe warned him, but Freak had to know what he was in for. And some guys can handle it, and Greg, some guys can't.
And as we've seen over the years, Kevin, with Kobe Bryant, he drives a hard bargain.
And the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles leading by 10. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit it up. He finished with 42 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Looking at the numbers for Hibbert, how's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 5 points a game, just over 2 blocks and 6 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside, Russell, Freak. No good on the 3. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Collison with it. He's picked up by Russell. And here's Jones. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And it's Freak missing. The Kings trail by 11. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
The Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Collison against Russell. Right side, Collison. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Russell with it. Picked up by Collison. Freak. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers. The Kings shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Collison dishes to Jones. There's a good screen. Poked loose. They're running up the floor. And Freak throws it down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best dance crew, your Sacramento Kings dance team.
Pass against Jones. Sacramento again missing. Lakers leading by 15. Prince kicks to Freak. Bangs home the trifecta. Freak's got 27 points.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Collison the pass to Jones. To the paint, here's Sita, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Lets it go from 14. And the Kings check on two more.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Pass to Freak. Bass with the screen. Prince setting a pick for Freak. Goes up off the pick. And a strong finish with two hands.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Prince dishes to Russell. He kicks to Freak from deep three-point range. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. And that'll be his third foul so far. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Collison against Russell. Over to the left wing. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bullar with the rebound. LA's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Now, Freak. He's got 29 points. Stolen by Gay. Collison against Russell. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
So both teams making some changes here. .27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Bullar. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Marco Bellinelli picks one up. The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First one falls for him. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Roberts. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
The Kings have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Lakers on top as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play D with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. And I don't say this often, but in the second half, there's no such thing as a bad shot. If you've got one you like, take it, even if we've only run half a second off the shot clock. All right, guys, I know we got a healthy lead, but we cannot let up against this tougher team. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Jones is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Collison. Then there's Cauley Stein. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. He dishes it to Hibbert. It's Freak, top of the key. Shoots from 14. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Gay outside. And stolen by Freak. Collison against Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. The Kings trail by 20. The feed to Gay. Some solid defense right there from Freak. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The layup missed.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 18 points for Gay.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Russell kicks to Freak. Hibbert with the screen. Freak passes to Bryant. Russell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Free throw good, Russell. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Collison dishes to Gay. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
and really something that the defense has to address.
And Bryant kicks to Freak. Back to Bryant. Freak sets a screen for Kobe. Pass to Freak. 4 on the shot clock. Great open look there. Freak's got 31 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
The open shot, Gay. Bryant with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Freak with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Pick off in midair. Dishes it to Collison. And Hibbert with the block. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Kobe. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cauley Stein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Collison against Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Freak. 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He said their plan was to run their offense through Gay. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact. Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Russell. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Freak. It's Hibbert with the drive. Good on the shot. Hibbert's got 6 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Collison against Russell. Collison, the pass to Gay. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Gay's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Freak sets a screen for Russell. Kicks it to Freak. Back to Anderson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Freak with it. He's got 34. From downtown. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hibbert. Young comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Young outside. Now here's Freak. There's the steal, and the Kings pushing it up now. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got his first 2 points of the night.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Williams kicks to Freak. And the Lakers with another miss. The Kings trail by 21. Caspi for 3, and the basket good. Caspi's got 5 points so far.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Roberts dishes to Caspi. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. The Kings have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. There's the screen. Roberts passes to Koufos. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Left side, Williams. Freak. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. That's 36 points for Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Williams. Floats one. Shot by Roberts. No good. Lakers leading by 18. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Randall throws it down.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here's Roberts and the pass to Lure. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
And here's a look at stats for Caspi. His last 10 games, he's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds. But guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Williams kicks to Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. First and second chance points, 5th in blocks. And they're in the top 10 in rebounds. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And going back to their offensive rebounding, and that #1 ranking in second chance buckets, I think it speaks to their tenacity and physicality. They go at you. No question about that.
And he sinks the second. Here's Roberts. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. There's a screen. To the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Freak, #1.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 18. Williams dishes to Freak. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Williams. And it's blocked. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
Oh! That aspect.
Yeah.
easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Roberts. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Kings shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Bellinelli, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Kings have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Shooting for Sacramento, Marco Bellinelli.
And that one falls for Bellinelli. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Lure. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Freak. Off target from outside. The Kings shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Roberts passes to Cauley-Stein. Now, here's Koufos. He's tightly guarded, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant.
Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pick. Outside, Bellinelli. Bryant with the rebound.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers on top, ending the third quarter with a 13-4 run. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. He's checked in for the Kings. Collison comes in for Brian Roberts. The Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Taking a look at the Lakers. Freak, he's in at small forward. Chris Anderson out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Young, and it's Young in at the point guard. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And here's Freak. Young outside. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Freak. And the 3 off target. Here's Sacramento now. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. They've packed their bags for a long one, as that'll be the first of 7 straight on the road.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And Young, here we go. Here's Freak. No good on the 3.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Right side, Collison. The dish to Koufos. Now here's Gay. Tight defense on him. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. Gay's got 6 in the quarter.
Gay right now is pouring it on.
Collison against Young. Now Freak. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Freak. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Anderson. Williams comes in for Nick Young. And it's Russell in for Young. And both free throws good from Freak. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. The drive by Collison. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Roberts is checked in for Sacramento. Julius Randle's checked in for the Lakers. Collison hits them both. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. And the Lakers with another miss. For Sacramento, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Outside Collison. To the middle. Here's Sita. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Lakers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Randle kicks to Russell. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. The drive by Collison. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
And it's Freak missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Feeds it to Koufos. Puts up the baby hook, and the shot is good. Koufos has got 4 points now in the quarter. Lakers leading by 20. Freak with it. Here's Hibbert. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Koufos. And Terrence Jones is subbed in for Brian Roberts. Collison kicks to Caspi. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the paint, here's Hibbert. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
No good from Caspi. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Freak. Hibbert with a screen for Freak. It's tipped. And now the Kings fast break. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Caspi with the bucket.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Hibbert dishes to Freak. 5 on the clock. Left side Williams. Three-pointer. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The drive by Collison. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And Hibbert with the block. Here is Russell. Freak kicks to Russell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he makes the first. And so Russell hits them both. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts. There's the pick. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gay outside. And stolen by Russell. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
You know, as weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. You know, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
To me, it was his three-point shot that made the biggest difference for them. He was killing them from long range. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.